What's going on, everyone? My name is Cody Jones, and today I'm going to be interviewing one of my best friends. This dude, I've known this guy since I was in high school. He is one of the hosts of this podcast, my buddy, Diquan Scott. Let's get this shit going. Let's get it cracking.
Hello.
Yo, what up, D? What's going on?
I just woke up and just talking to my mom. She's doing the backyard and stuff like that.
Oh, shit, my bad. I didn't know you were busy or something.
Yeah, hold on a second. I need to turn up the volume. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Yeah.
Alright, well,
So how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I've been kicking it lately.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I've been.
So, what's going to be today?
Alright, so in the intro of this episode, and as an idea of the last episode, I had the idea of interviewing you, like just like giving the listeners like, uh, I figured that I'd give the listeners a episode where we can just hear your backstory, your upbringing, your life, and all that stuff. And also discuss how we met.
Okay. Makes a lot of sense there. I take that.
I mean,
So,
you interested in that?
How do we start that?
I guess we can just start with like your childhood and all that.
Childhood. Let's see, childhood. Well, you like to go first, dude?
Yeah, you know what? Let's just fucking interview each other, That way I'm explaining my backstory as well as you doing the same.
Okay, fine. Alright. Okay. It's like I'm in the producer room and just like saying, we gotta come up with a backstory or something. Like, let's all each other's childhood. It could be effed up or not. Whatever. That just make it work. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope this doesn't like take it into a film thing, but whatever.
No.
It was let's see here. It was the 90s. It was 1993. Yeah, 1993. It was the year when my mom and dad met each other.
Okay.
Kind of weird that, they met at a park.
They boned.
At a park. Yeah, actually, it wasn't just a regular park. It was a park where, West Side!
Yeah.
But and then it was a spark moment between my mom and dad. My mom, Sherry Clay. Well, her actual last name is Bates. And my father's name, Terry Michael Jackson Scott.
Okay.
I just joking about the Jackson part, but the Michael one, that was great.
Yeah.
And my father was a real good, nice man. Really good guy. I mean, more better than Satan.
Okay.
Yeah.
We would all hope that.
And my mom and dad, and like they were dating. My mom, cause she had my brothers and sisters like Naisha, Anthony, Brandon, Latifah. Yeah, those four.
Yeah.
And like my mom and my dad, my dad introduced my mom to my grandma and everybody else. Okay. My auntie, my Paula, God bless her soul, clearly. And my parents, they were just doing their thing, like how parents were, like, you want to ask them a lot of questions, but they just don't want to answer the hell out of it. But
yeah, they want to know each other.
But then my dad he once told me that him and my mom mm, they got it on
They
around
boned.
Thanksgiving, and I was like, okay, all right. So basically, y'all had a let me guess. Dad was the turkey baster and you were the turkey, right? I bet that Thanksgiving was very good. But I mean, the baking took a while though.
Yeah, it took
But
9 months.
he said that the baking it took a while though for 9 months. Like, okay, all right. I was like, okay. So if I ever get a girl, I'm just gonna say, honey, that you save on about that kid part still after Thanksgiving, okay?
So basically,
all right.
So basically, you're a Thanksgiving baby.
Yeah, and like even like the pictures. My dad he liked taking pictures. There was a picture of mom. My mom was carrying me for like I think she was like 6 months. My brothers and sisters, they were like, they were having fun. They were at the park, and mom was like, she was chilling down. Dad was right there, and like, like I wasn't even quite born quite yet. It was 1995 though, but there's more photos from mom. She was like, she was like she was kicking her belly, but some of the family like saying, oh no. She was trying to feel that you're kicking or you're still alive. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, sure, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm like, probably I was just kicking and I was just hungry for some reason. Like that. Then I was born.
Okay.
It was July. Oh, actually, wow, it was July 3rd. But my mom, she could have hold me for one more day for July.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Thank you, mom, for having me not carrying for one more day.
Yeah.
And I was born. Dad, yeah, I was his first son and all. And even the first day when I first got out of the hospital, my brother was drowning at a at a hotel pool.
Yeah. And this was
they close that shit down.
Yeah, and this was JJ.
No, it was Brandon. It was my brother Brandon. Sean, he wasn't born yet, or Jared yet.
Okay.
But we were at a it was at a motel. It had a pool, but it had a bad reputation.
Yeah.
The motel, it had a real bad reputation about how was I going to say this? People kept drowning.
God damn.
Yeah. So I don't remember the commotion. I can't even remember like the hearing, but the way how the family described it, they said Brandon was drowning in the pool. He was like nine or something years old. No, he was like 8. He was like 8 or 7 or something. He drowned.
That sounds
all my
familiar.
other siblings, all of my other siblings, they were there too. The people were there, Aisha, Anthony, and I was asleep. And then like my sister, she I think it was Latifah or Naisha, they were yelling, like saying, Mom, Brandon, he's drowning, and Mom, she jumped out of the bed. She jumped out of the bed, and like I was still asleep.
Yeah.
And my dad, he went to go jump in and go save my brother. And literally, he had to do CPR and everything to save him. And my the reaction how my dad described it, his mom yelled, he's like saying, Terry, you better not let my son die. I won't, okay, damn it.
Yeah. It's crazy because I actually been through something very similar to that back when I lived in, I'd say, Juniper Tree Road. I was at a neighbor's house one day and I was really little, too little to learn how to swim. And I remember slipping in my friend's pool and drowning as well. Yeah, it's like I guess I just had moments where I almost always keep getting myself into danger, like being stung by a scorpion, being bit by a black widow, stung by bees, almost electrocuting myself. I was a really dumb child.
Hold on a second here.
Yeah.
This is all this is the book of all the families that we done. Well, my dad he collected them like when the moment when my brother like he revived, but he did say that he saw an angel. And the only question is this he saw the light. I mean I know I might go to help and say this like like when I was 10 years old. I said, "Are you sure? Are you sure that wasn't the sun you were looking at?" It was heaven. I said, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure you wasn't looking at a bright light from like a light bulb or something?"
Yeah.
No, I did. I saw an angel. I saw our relatives. They said, it was not my time to go yet. I was like, oh yeah, I probably didn't want to deal with you. Probably they witnessed like we're suffering with you, and like I didn't want to.
Damn, not yet.
Anthony said, so my dad, he said my brother and everybody else, and that motel, they shut down. And you know what happened? It's busy. You know how many people who drowned there?
I can't even think of a number.
Go on, guess it. You can guess it. There's no wrong answer.
10.
Come on, bro.
10, 15.
Around 20.
God damn.
Yep.
And
that's when we got out of there. We moved in with my dad and his grandma down. It was Lancaster.
Oh.
God, I hated that place. I really hated that place so much. I really don't want to. Like, you know, houses are nice, but the people suck. They suck.
Yeah. But much love to people who are listening in Lancaster. Only to those that are listening.
Yeah. And, okay, it was 1996. My niece, Diamond, was born. And this is a photo.
Oh, wow.
That was me. And that's Diamond right there. Like, you know, behind me right there.
Yeah.
And she looks exactly like her mom. And, but my dad said when I started first started like walking, I started running, just running across the hallway, houses, closets, everywhere, jumping on the couches, and like what is that?
Running into shit you shouldn't be running to.
Energy from? From his dad?
Born with speed.
Like, don't you remember? Don't you remember running? I said, no, I don't remember doing that. All I remember is I was running from the belt. So like, and I mean, seriously, in 1996, man, I started watching. Like, I remember the first movie I was watching, like, with my folks. It was Enter the Dragon.
Good choice.
I think my siblings said I was teasing and like I was chewing on Mom's Enter the Dragon box like this.
And I
was like, what? I was like, what? Where's the box at? And she found it. It was in my mouth. She said, what the heck?
Dude, I had a phase when I was little where my family would think that I'm mixed with goat blood, because of how many times I used to always chew on all kinds of shit, like styrofoam cups, cardboard, cardboards, um, VHS cases, and there were times when I would even chew on rubber characters just for no reason. Like, again, I was a very dumb child.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's something we're gonna have to talk about that. And then okay, when I turned 1 year old, man, the only thing I haven't really forgotten is something like I was I was I think I remember like the first time like my dad I was fierce of dad had a mask. But the mask was something that it kind of made me like I love it now. It was a werewolf mask.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Amazing. Okay, maybe growing up, but as the first time, he terrified me with that.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, like he terrified me with that. I was scared out of my own diapers, bro. Like, I know when Dad, like, he came out of nowhere, popped out of nowhere. I screamed and ran into Mom's room and like under the covers and just. Mom was like, what are you running about? I was like, well, why are you stop? It's your dad. And I'm like, no.
Not with that face.
And when Dad took it off, he's like, what do you mean? I was just like, no.
Yeah. Dude, I think
that was the biggest fear of me. Like, I was scared. Like, I experienced my first time with fear of anything that comes to me. I mean, literally, the first nightmare I ever had. Call me corny all you want, but my brothers and sisters, they were watching Family Matters.
Okay.
It was Family Matters, and the first character that scared me, it was Urkel.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, but I had a toy. If you remember the McDonald's toys, remember when Toy Story came out?
Yes.
You know the movie. McDonald's was selling the Mr. Potato Head, but it wasn't like you put together and stuff. It was cotton. It had a voice box in it. Like you hit it, it makes like a noise like that. I had that in my head. It combined it with Urkel. And this sound, and I literally, the dream, it felt so real, like it was nighttime.
Yeah.
Everybody was dead asleep. Yeah. I was walking around the house. I can remember downstairs and everything.
Yeah.
And then it was a light strike. It was like
okay.
I saw the patio door, and it had a shadow of Urkel. I'm just like, what the heck? And then while I'm going upstairs, and I turned back around, I saw, like, Urkel came at me, like, still, like, floating in air, and just, like, making that noise that I imagined.
Yeah.
And he just came at me. I ran, locked, closed the door. I hear the sound. And then, like, the door busted in. Yeah. And, like, he came right at me. It was like something you see out of a horror movie. Yeah. Woke up. I was screaming. And, I woke up from my uncle Jerry's bed. Because I love my Uncle Jerry, too. I literally, like, I come to him, like, the reason why, like, I've been having all my rushes and, like, running around the house and all that stuff, because my Uncle Jerry, he was giving me candy. He was the legit candy man. Literally. He's like, anything like we spend time with each other. We always and like. Or my mom and dad, they want to have their time alone or something like that. He's like, come here, Cody. I got you your reasons. I'm like, okay. Even when he doesn't want to give me more candy, I go search everywhere in this room, under his bed, his closet, like everywhere. The only stat I only found, like, I found the candy within his shoes, his working shoes, like his boots. And I was in the closet and just like eating them.
Yeah.
And I think I remember this one. It was my siblings, my mom. It was my sister, Latifah, and Brandon.
Okay.
Man, okay. If you can remember the time when you had to fight with your siblings for the remote.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Well, here's something with my family. I mean, like when it had to do with one TV and a remote, and one remote in the living room, we had to fight. Like fight so hard till one of them get injured and cry to mom.
Until someone bleeds. Yeah.
Brandon, he was so in control with the remote. Latifah, she wanted to watch her shows. She wanted to watch I think she wanted to watch her shows or something, or a movie.
Yeah.
And then like when Latifah got into it, Latifah she grabbed my mom's ashtray.
Yeah.
And she hit Brandon with it right in the front teeth. Hit the tooth.
Damn.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was kind of funny and. What the hell I'm saying? It was funny. Brandon, he was been controlling with the remote, so I was like, he deserved that shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Jeez. At least he didn't lose the whole tooth. He got his tooth.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dude, that's actually what happened to me. Only difference is I got into a fight with someone else. But it's like I used to be so insecure about smiling. Because here's the thing, I had a very unhealthy amount of sweets that I used to eat. And you know how your parents will tell you that if you don't brush your teeth or if you eat too much sweets, your teeth will rot and fall apart? I thought that they were bullshitting.
Yeah.
I thought they were bullshitting.
I'm already suffering the side effects. I already got 1, 2, 3 out of me. Yeah. And I'm just doing the best I can to brush my teeth, floss, and
Yeah.
Because after seeing Johnny Depp, he's like,
yeah.
God.
I can relate.
Probably he's preparing for his role as Captain Jack Sparrow this time again.
Yeah. All right. So I got into a fight one day around here, and it got so bad that I'm literally insecure about showing my front teeth because of the fight that I got into. Like it really fucked me up.
No, well,
yeah.
Okay. That. Okay, again, we're gonna have to talk about that too.
Yeah.
And okay, here's some. And what else? Okay, it was 1992. Okay, Sean was born, and my niece Diamond, she turned 1 year old. I turned 2.
Okay.
And seriously, I started watching cartoon shows that sooner or later became one of my patches, my future passes of what I am.
Yeah.
The first show I loved it so much. It was Rugrats.
I remember.
Yeah, it was Rugrats. And what else? It was Dexter Laboratory.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. And it actually, now here's something here. No. I mean, those were the first cartoon shows, but Power Rangers was the kind of show that got me when I hit the 3 years old, I started practicing fighting.
Yeah.
And I started I was admiring the Black Ranger and the Blue Ranger. I wasn't like focusing on the Green Ranger or the Red Ranger or any of the others.
Yeah.
And I was like, the Blue Ranger, he's cool. But the Black Ranger, he got the moves, man. I like him.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom. She got me the Black Ranger action figure. I really liked that one. It was pretty cool.
Okay.
And and it was. I remember when my sister. Okay, my sister, she did not like my dad. She didn't like my dad. And she was kind of a problem person, really.
Mm-hmm.
She really adored me. She was my protector.
Mm-hmm.
And when my sister was sick, and at the age of 3 years old, for me, I tried to think of something to make her feel better. So I thought it was cook her breakfast, if you can call it.
That sounds like a disaster.
I messed up. I was throwing eggs and stuff in a pot, and what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dude, I remember that I almost accidentally blew up a microwave. Because you remember how Little Caesars used to deliver breadsticks in foil? I remember I accidentally blew up my microwave because I didn't know better, and I stuck the breadsticks with the foil inside the microwave, and I almost blew it up.
I blew up the family microwave when I was only 4. Oh jeez. Man. That's the time when foil does not go well in the microwave. And literally, it was it felt like.
Yeah.
It was foil. Oh man.
I had so many moments.
But in 1997, let's go back to 1996. Okay. 1996, when I was 1, my mom, she woke up my brother in September, and we already know what that was.
Yep.
She woke him up at 3 a.m. In the morning. And I'm like, why Mom woke you up on that late? Whatever.
September 16th.
She woke up and then I was still asleep.
Yeah.
I didn't really know that very much about Tupac. He told me that he died and everything. He was sad, very sad.
Yeah, everyone was grieved. Everyone grieved for Tupac's death.
Yeah, and he really wanted to meet him and go to his concert.
Yeah.
Man. See, my later self, I was saying, are you sure? I think your younger self would have allowed to go into the concert and meet him.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then it was 1997.
Yep.
Me and the family, we were hanging out. We started, we're spending time. Mom had her get-together parties with her family. Mm-hmm. Jimmy was there. Man, I loved Jimmy so much. The one I posted, hold on, it's fun. That's okay. Jimmy, that's me in the middle, and that's his girlfriend for so long.
Okay.
That was Jimmy's mom. That was Mom's longtime friend, Jimmy. I called him Older Jimmy because he was as much he ordered me to get him beers every time.
I think I
understood it.
Yeah.
I really understood it. He always tells me hey, come on, come here for a second. And I was like, that's how he always do me. He's like, I'm like, huh? He's like, go get me a beer. And like there, he's like, "Oh, give me a beer." I was like, "Oh, okay." So like, why you didn't like? I can't understand it. Like, why you didn't say that?
Yeah.
So I went into the fridge and got I went into like got the beer that mom got for her guest. I did. Gave it to Jimmy. Mom thought it was me for me. I was like, no, like mom, no. I was like, come on, no, don't do that. Dude, Jimmy got legs. Dude, he just too drunk to get up.
All right, so.
And I still stuck around, like, you know, be a part of like the adults. Like, I didn't understand what they were talking about. It's just that it was fun to watch them like have fun, you know, at their time.
Yeah.
And everything. Dad was there. I can still remember the music. X to the divot. Like, what was that? Bitch, please. I remember. They were like, I can remember every moment. Yeah. They were having they were in the garage. They were playing dominoes, playing poker, and listening to the song of Bitch, Please. Like, yeah. Oh man. I like grandma. She was watching me and my cousins. Mm-hmm. Like we were watching. We were watching the hookup. Set it off. We were like literally. We were just watching. We're watching like black, violent entertainment. Like even some good movie family. Yeah. It's just like when everybody was asleep, I just woke up wanting to see, like, go see how my folks did. Dad, he was like, "Come here, son," and like they were like asking my dad and mom about like, I said, "Oh, is this your son? Why do you look like Kobe Bryant?" And you know that's something that dad was like when I was born. Dad asked mom, said, "Sherry, did you like why did my son look like Kobe Bryant? Did you have a play with him?" I was like, "No." Mom had to give him that look, like seriously, yeah. Really? Yeah. Like, Terry, you know that he just started playing the basketball season this year. I mean, in 1996, right? Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I mean, he barely did that. I was like, yeah, I was like, okay. But he sure was like, like that. Yeah. And like all his friends, like they were really nice people, Yeah. He had one friend. He comes by. Dad, he has a PlayStation. I mean, literally, he has a legendary PlayStation. Like, so cool. He wouldn't let me play it. I wanted to play Bugs Life. Yeah. But my dad, he's a big ass card fan. Like, yeah. Very card fan. He even played what's that racing game that was for the Nintendo 64? I forgot. I saw Cruising USA.
Need for Speed?
Cruising in the USA.
Oh.
Yeah, that game. I had to look it up on YouTube. I said, oh yeah, that's the game. Yeah, that's the one me and my sisters were playing. He played that one with his friends. And I mean, later on, I mean, like, I started, like, I wasn't very good at playing the racing game like my dad was. Yeah. Yeah, but the only game that I was very good at, I mean, sort of, I kept losing, but I was playing Mario Kart with a sibling. I kept choosing two characters that I adore. Yeah. Yoshi and Luigi. Because, hey, Green, go! Faster! Yeah. And my siblings, my brother, he picked Bowser or Mario. The people picked Peach. Yeah. And she picked I think who else is there? Code. She picked one of them.
Yeah, because in the 90s, Super Mario 64 was already blowing up globally in the 90s.
Yes, it was. Yeah, that was 1997. Like I started I was like 3 years, like 1995, 1997. I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
But Anthony, my other older brother, he bought a game for that. He know I would never ever. He played football. He played wrestling.
Okay.
Like WWE. I remember the card.
Yeah. I remember.
And then he had Mortal Kombat. Oh God.
Bring him back.
He told all of us to get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. I'm playing it. Get out.
Dude, when I was...
Even when his friends come by, I kept telling him, can I play? He said, no, boy, you can't. You can't handle this.
Yeah.
Hey, go watch TV. Go in there.
Dude, when I was little... Dude, when I was little, man, I remember... when you were talking about some of the black movies that you grew up watching, like Set It Off and all that, I remember when I was little, I stumbled upon my brothers watching Boys in the Hood. I didn't understand what I was looking at, but it was at the scene where Ricky got shot. I was so fucking traumatized by that whole entire scene, all the way up to the part where they carried Ricky's body to the couch. I was so traumatized, I was actually bawling in tears because I didn't understand what I was watching, but all I heard was just them screaming.
Hey man, that's to all of us. That's the most traumatic that gets to us. Even want to watch Mojo years back, they even talk about that moment. It's like still haunting for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean that's a tough thing to swallow for your eyes to that's real. That's real. Yeah. And I thought like the one that when I was watching movies with my grandma and them, like the most one that when they're flipping the channel, the scene when it was a menace to society. It was the moment when it was right after the ending.
Yeah,
like
where
when the shooting happened.
Yeah,
I was just like
Kane was shot.
I was like, my eyes were like glued, like looking like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
It's like you're too young to understand, but all you can understand is that something bad completely happened and your young mind is just absorbing something negative that you don't understand.
Yeah, that's very 100% true. I mean, like watching Set It Off. I mean, I didn't like watch this whole movie because including that one scene one of her friends or her son got near the chemicals. That one, I had to watch that scene when I was 9 years. Like what happened? And I'm like, oh, he got near the chemicals. Oh, that one's like hurtful right there. Yeah. But the one I even post right now on Instagram when what's the name?
The ending of the movie.
I forgot the actress name. Not Jada Pinkett Smith or Queen Latifah or the other one. I just think the other one who she was in that
she was on
Booty Call and but I forgot that she had a B. She had a B, but it's Fox. Not with another ex of the Fox. It was Fox.
I don't know, but she's the one on In Living Single.
Yeah, her. That scene, like when the jig was up, Queen Latifah's character was dead.
Yeah.
She sacrificed herself to make a friend like that. That was a very different street for me. Like that. And like not the people. Not the Queen. You really? I hate you. Why? They're like, why? I hate you. And but when Fox, her character, when it was just her, like all the cops, like she was running, she got gunned down, and I was like,
yeah, that was a fucked up scene.
I was like, man, we thought we never could win. We never could win. I was like, why did they pick the bus? Just like Jay Pinkett Smith did. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, they would have made it out there, like, gone and out the wind. Like, boom.
Yeah.
Seriously. But, there's just, whatever. That really kind of got me so sad and everything. I think my grandma she had to switch it to a funny movie, and that funny movie was You Got the Hookup.
Oh, okay.
I didn't quite understand it, but it was funny as heck to me. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know. So I mean, seriously, I was like, I mean, when I started watching that movie, my grandma she told me like I was like touching the TV screen like is that Edel from Friday? And she's like, yeah, Quan, yes, Quan, that is him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's Smokey and Craig?
Yeah.
Where are they? And I was like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know.
Dude, I think Friday was the absolute childhood movie that I grew up watching. Like, I was too young to be watching Friday, but I only watched it because my brothers were watching it. And I remember one of the days that my father came to pick me up from their apartments, and my brothers told me to walk up to my father and say, "What's up, homie?" And he completely laughed about it because it came from me.
Oh. Oh my god.
Alright, so
Oh my goodness.
fast forward to a couple of years, and you're already in middle school. What was that like?
Middle school?
Hmm.
Well, I got the pictures. Of my preschool, like middle school and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you of this one here. Okay, it was 2000. It was around 2000.
Okay.
Before this is this is after like my mom and my dad like it was okay 1999. That was the year when my mom and dad basically split because my dad he wanted that white sugar.
Oh, damn! I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I wasn't a. I didn't understand it. Even when I grown up, I was like, okay. I didn't care. I was like, listen. I'm a guy. We're men. We might do stupid things that we regret. I know because maybe mom and daddy had an argument and stuff like that. It's like argument always it's gonna turn into something like, I'm gonna go to the bar and go get a drink, hang out with the fellas, or I'm gonna go hang out with a female or something like that. It can go those two ways, okay?
Yeah.
And like that. And because the same thing with females. Like I'm gonna go out party, I'm gonna go out hang out with my friends, or I'm gonna go
do something. Yeah.
It's like, hey, wait, I didn't care. I really didn't care. I know Dad. He's very, very sorry. I never get the moment.
Yeah.
Like the police were involved and like that. Because when the police was involved, I had those flashbacks of the movies and like that.
Yeah.
No. I was like, thinking I had to say, are they gonna shoot my dad? Are they gonna shoot us? He's like, no. They're just there to grab my siblings and my mom and them and just like we just left.
Yeah.
The only last moment I ever saw, the last time I saw my dad, when I had to when we got in the car, I looked, I turned around and to the back. I was in the back seat and I turned around and looked at my dad and just we were driving away.
Yeah.
And just
was he?
I cried.
Yeah.
But the car ride, it got me tired. It just we found a new home and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But in 2000, it was kind of different for me. I started things weren't going very well with me and my siblings. We kept torn each other apart. We got along, but when things get to get called names or being bugged or anything, we got tired. I got tired. That's when rage started coming into me,
Yeah.
like anger. I mean, seriously, like 2006, I was like 6 years old. The first time I ever done to my brother when he kept calling me fat boy, well, listen, I wasn't fat. I wasn't really fat. The first thing I did, mom wasn't home. I mean, seriously, mom wasn't home. People was around. Anthony was out in the military. It was the night shift. She had her own place. I mean, my second niece, Anaya, was born. Then when Brandon was kept bothering me, I remember a scene from Malcolm in the Middle that I could I could probably do this to him. And like, you remember the scene when I think was his name Frankie when he went to go spend the night at his grandma's house.
Yeah, I remember.
And like he had a greeting card. It had playing his music. He was annoying his grandma.
Yeah.
And she stabbed leg with a needle.
I remember that one.
Yeah. That scene it got in my head, and I was like, I had a scissors.
Yeah.
It was like hold on.
Yeah, because here's the thing, guys.
It was Diquan.
The picture's
and
blurry.
when Brandon called me fat boy,
yeah.
I was like, fire! Right the leg.
Yeah, because guys, here's the thing. Yeah, for those who...
I literally stabbed him like, bam! Like, so hard.
Yeah.
He screamed. I was like, I even pulled out the scissors out, like, don't ever call me that.
Yeah, because guys, here's the thing. Like, guys, if...
that was the time I thought I was being serious. Like, dude, I'm being a kid, but don't mess with me right now.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm not in the mood for like being called fat boy. I'm really angry.
Yeah, for those who do meet Diquan, he is actually like really tall and scrawny. For those of you who might ever get the chance to meet one of us, Diquan is very tall and scrawny. Not like unhealthy scrawny, but just lanky. Respectfully.
Actually more like, hold on. I was actually more like, hold on. Like
Slender
this.
man.
More like this. If you see me right here. Hold on. I think, hold on. Let me see here.
Yeah. Your video is very pixely.
Hold on. Let me take this out because just like the reflection and stuff like this.
Yeah.
So it was Halloween. That's
okay.
how I was.
Yeah.
I was the Blue Ranger.
Yeah, I see it.
From Wild Force. And I mean seriously, like I got the whooping of a lifetime that I never I experienced. Yes. But that wasn't the worst whooping. The worst one was like when my other sibling Anthony, who like torment me growing up. He one time like he was sleeping in the room where me and my brother Brandon we were sleeping in before.
Yeah.
He was watching South Park, the movie.
Yeah, I remember.
I was like I wanted to hang out with him. Just like watch it. And Anthony, him with his ideas like, you know, I'm gonna get him in trouble. Like so he can go away.
Yeah.
So like he convinced me to say some bad words.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was innocent. I was like, what the? Anthony, you know what could happen to me.
Yeah.
Seriously, I think I'll get a whooping. I will never stand up again. And he said, don't worry, man. I'm not gonna tell mom or nothing. I got you.
Yeah.
And so like he's like he whispered in my ear. He said, "Say bitch, fuck, ass." So the first time I say my words, I said it. Anthony, he got up and ran up to mom.
And he snitched.
He lied to her, told her that I called mom a big fat bitch. I'm like, you
asshole.
Like I ever would call her that.
Yeah.
Like, wow. How would a 6-year-old would say that to his own mom? I don't even know what the hell that must mean.
You'd be surprised. Like, when I was little, I was very, very flirtatious at a very young age. Like, I remember I used to flirt with my older brother's girlfriends and their friends' girlfriends, and even one of our neighbor who was older.
Whoa, pause right there, bro. Whoa, pause right there, bro. Literally, now that's breaking the bro code right there. Literally, right there.
Hey, it's not even my fault. It's like I was just like I didn't care with who I flirted with because they always had pretty women over at the house and shit. So it's like I couldn't freaking control myself. I didn't know the whole bro code and all that. I just flirt with whoever.
Oh, wow. You know that kind of sounds like it was my dick fault. I couldn't control it.
Yeah, at a young age, I was very nosy, including with books that someone my age should have never looked at. I was a nosy thief. Like, I used to sneak books and stuff from their stash. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Brother just like had to kick your ass on that one.
No, but they always got them back.
It's always about getting back at you for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh man. You know something. I done something to get back at my brother. When he got back from the military, like everything, I ran through his military bag.
Yeah. What'd you find?
Oh man. You know, dude, the first thing I saw, it was Playboys. It was like how many books? 5? Wait, no, 10. Wait, hold on, like 7? Oh,
8,
wait,
9, 10.
3 more, 10. I seriously, Anthony, he was out somewhere.
Yeah.
I was like. Oh, what's happening to me? Wait, I said, what? I'm like, you know how Stewie said, what's happening? I was like, whoa, what's going on? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God.
It's a good thing. You guys are very lucky.
I remember I showed my mom.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And she's like, come on, where you get all these? I was like, I found it in Anthony's bag. And she's like, oh, you did it. Anthony got back and she confronted him. I said, do you know that Diquan found these in your room? I was like, did he?
Complete surprise.
He gave him the whooping of a lifetime. And I was there to watch it. It was satisfying. It was like, it was fish, isn't it? Oh man, he was mad at me about that. Excuse me, I'm at you first because you should be.
Yeah.
You should be. So don't be mad at me. You should have kept it somewhere hidden away. So
yeah.
That was the best moment of my life, bro. But fast forward 2001.
Okay.
2001. That one, growing up that year, it was man, that was the year I started learning. I started knowing more of, like, I didn't know about the word anime. Brandon said that because Brandon, he was been watching Dragon Ball and all that stuff. Just Dragon Ball, straight that's it.
Yeah.
But me, I was watching Transformers, Cybertron, like Energy Cybertron. I was watching Max, what's that agent? His name is Max Steel, I think. It was like computer. It was like Max Steel something from 2000. It was that one. It was come on from Cartoon Network in the morning. I was watching that one and watching Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
What else I did? I was getting more into more to Power Rangers and everything and all that stuff. And what else? Oh yeah, and fast forward. Okay, go to September. I went to school, and the bus picked me up at school. I didn't know it was 9/11 was that day happened.
Yeah.
Because my teacher, the students, they are watching the television. I was at my desk just drawing something. And I wonder what they were watching. And I was like, I didn't care. I was like,
yeah.
And then when I came home and my mom, she was watching TV and then I wonder what she what got her up and scared.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, my mom, she ordered herself it was a glass. It was like a steel glass. It had 9/11. You know one of those things you have this box and you light it up, it changes the colors and stuff like that. Yeah, my mom had that. And I was looking at it and I was saying, I wonder what those are. I was oblivious to anything what the I wonder what those are. Bladders? And then I started noticing the footage.
Yeah.
My mom was watching. It was I was like, hey, those are the same buildings that the one you got in the living room.
Yeah.
And then see how the building collapsed and what happened?
Yeah.
So I was what happened? And my mom, she said it was the building, it came down. I was like, but how? How? And she couldn't tell me even more about it. I was so oblivious to anything, what was going on and what the stuff like that.
Yeah, because how can you explain a terrorist act to a child, especially something so horrifying such as 9/11? It's it makes sense that she didn't explain, because how would we know or understand how horrible the attack was?
True, right? And that was that was the reason why Anthony he went back to the military like that. It was okay.
Yeah.
I was I was if that's why Anthony went back to the military for? I was yeah. And because well.
Yeah.
Okay. If he's going to go fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Good for him.
Yeah, it's CNN started showing footage of the attacks, and people were wondering why are we being allowed to see the Americans shoot and kill these terrorists? It makes sense why we fought back, but it doesn't make sense why we should have people watch footage of that, especially for something that is so graphic, such as people killing people live on TV.
That's true, man. That's actually really true. That's because the footage and everything. Yeah, it's traumatic how it is already right now.
Yeah.
For what it is for people young. I had to watch later in life. I had to watch the footage of when George W. Bush was reading to a bunch of kids about, I don't know what book it was, but when his agent told him about what happened, he I know he didn't want to scare any of the kids. If George W. Bush came to Quail Valley when at school I went to when I was young, and started reading us the book, and one of his agent tapped on the shoulder, whisper him, tell him about what happened and stuff like that. And just not getting a reaction on anything in front of us. I understand that. But
and it's he's trying to. Yeah.
Well, yeah. But fast forward fast forward to December 2000. It was Christmas.
Yeah.
And Anthony, he what he does.
Yeah.
Because he always tells me how my dad, like he misses me. His friends, his friends. He tells his friends about like he misses me a lot, and it's like he tells. Even I tell Uncle Puncher like he was like our legit Twitter or like messenger, like you know.
Just someone that
Seriously,
keeps you updated.
Like, yeah, it started. Then I remember he was there. Anthony, our mom got me a set. It was the Dexter Laboratory because she knows how much I adore watching the Dexter Laboratory so much. She got me the laboratory set that can make your, I remember from. I need to look for the commercial that it was that I watched. She got me the set, and Anthony he took some of one of the sets, one of the valves, and just he went in the kitchen, used flowers, vinegar, and honey, and just mixed it together and had me drink it. That was the most disgusting thing I ever went through. Yeah, that may be funny to you, but it was a horrible experience growing up.
Yeah. I remember when I was little, it was a little bit after my brother's car accident. I remember he wanted to cheer me up by buying the Ninja Turtle set, which had like the van, it had all 4 Ninja Turtles, and it had one of those Dino robot things. I can't remember what the fuck they were called. And
Dinobots? What? When you say Dinobots?
Yeah, one of those little robots that the Ninja Turtles used to fight against.
Oh, you're talking about it was that doctor who's a fly. I know you're talking about. He went to dimensions, the little robot. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Well, I had one of those, the Ninja Turtles van, all 4 Ninja Turtles and the shuttle.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, gee, that's pretty cool. I think I remember that one.
Yeah.
Dude, you know something I remember? You know something I really missed the most back then? My mom, I think Uncle Pancho, he got me the Digimon, the action figure. Do you remember not the Digimon like the first show like that? Still legit, awesome, good music, everything, no hands down. But I'm talking about the one like in the 2000s, it had the red dinosaur and 3 characters,
I'm not familiar.
I forgot what it was. It's called Digimon Evolution, I think. Is that one? I had the red figure of the Digimon, and it could transform into like his evolving like that. I loved that one, but just that I kept losing the parts.
I'm not familiar with Digimon or Doraemon. I'm not familiar with any of those.
Damn it. You need to start watching some Digimon shows. I mean, literally, dude, they're good to watch. Maybe for the first show. I don't know about the others later on in life. You don't have to watch none of those ones. Those are bull crap.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, watch the original and maybe the 2001, the evolution, like that one's better.
Yeah.
The other ones later on, like 2010s or late 2000s, like that, don't watch them. They're not good. They're not worth watching.
Okay.
Even the video games, they didn't work. They weren't worth playing. My brother, he didn't play it. It was sucked.
Dude, growing up.
I mean, seriously. Go on.
Growing up.
Go on.
I think the earliest time that I remember actually getting into video games was, I probably already mentioned this in one of my videos. The very first video game that wasn't Nintendo 64 was the PlayStation 2. It was a little bit after my brother came home with the God of War games. Like I remember my brother told one of my other brothers to go to GameStop because I think we used to live close to one which was by Cold Stone. I don't know if it's still there or not. And again,
wait, say that again. Big store again.
I don't know if the GameStop is still next to Cold Stone Ice Cream over in Juniper Tree Road.
Where did it take place? In Palmdale or where?
And in the Juniper Tree Road in the AV.
Oh, okay. I don't know if they do or not because the video game store, the one we had that closed down summer between 2009. It was Game Crazy.
Not familiar.
Of course, you're not familiar for that one. That was before GameStop who it was before Game Crazy. You know.
Yeah.
Seriously, it was half. It was like Game Crazy in a movie, where you get your movie and also get your game. Still, it was like two together.
Yeah, kind of like what was that video store that was closed down completely? Blockbuster. Is it something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like that. But instead of just for movies, you're renting movies. There's one next door. Larry, they have an open spot where people you don't have to go outside and go next door. You can literally go to the Game Crazy next to it. I was like, that's pretty clever.
Yeah.
That's pretty clever. I like that. I really, really like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, so
because so I can pick a game if I can play some video games while my family they go look for some movies or something like that.
Yeah. All right, so
I still miss that place. I really do miss that place a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But what else I'm about to say here? My brother, he I had a toy. It was a Gundam. It was like the legit Gundam, like the ones the main character everybody focused on.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful. It was so big, so beautiful. I literally I felt like I'm playing this one.
Yeah.
But who broke? But somebody broke it.
Yeah. Hey,
and you know who was?
Yeah. Can you give me
Sorry,
one? Someone's calling me.
Come on. My brother Anthony, he destroyed my Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah. The leg was broken.
Mm-hmm.
The arm was. Some of the pieces were gone too. He hid them away. And that pretty much. Yeah, I was very broken.
Yeah.
I mean, I really I love Gundam. I seriously even when this year I found out Japan they built an actual Gundam that from the show how I pictured it. It looks so beautiful. I'm like, we are heading to the step of a level. They're heading to a step of level to creating giant robots.
Yeah.
At that level of like that. I'm saying, this is why I want to move to Japan so much because I adore everything.
Absolutely.
But my mom, she got me a Zoid. If you never heard of Zoid or never watched the show, it's a real good show. It's like Transformers, but in animal form.
Yeah.
I know they did. I know they already did that in 1996, but that one had bad graphics, very bad graphics.
Yeah.
Good plot lines, but bad graphics.
Yeah.
But now I'm glad that the movie Transformers: The Beast Wars and all that stuff they finally made their appearance, and they got the legendary OG who voiced Primus, who is the 8th form of Prime, Ron. Ron? Hellboy himself. We got him. I'm like, Ron Perlman, sign me up. I love Ron Perlman. He's a good Hellboy. He's a good narrator. He's very entertaining.
Yeah.
I adore everything what he does. I watch any movie or show what he's part of. I mean, literally. I watch Son of Anarchy. I watch Pacific Rim. I watch I even watched that other sequel of Hellboy 2, which it really wasn't that good. It's better than number 1, but still.
The Golden Army.
Yeah. Yes. I enjoy his presence. He didn't. Oh yeah. Slade.
Yeah.
In Teen Titans.
Yeah.
That's when I felt more in, like, this man. He needs to get an honorary of best working in any industry of job he does in his life. He deserves it.
Yeah, I liked him in, I think it was called Monster Slayer or some shit with Mila Jovovich, and I liked him when he was on Afro Samurai. Yeah,
I never heard that one.
Yeah, he was what, Afro Samurai or Monster Slayer?
Oh, okay. I heard some.
Yeah.
I heard another one. Go.
Like, if I could, I'd give him my roses as appreciation to everything that he's done as an actor. Like, I really like his character on Sons of Anarchy. I mean, he was an asshole at most, but he played it well.
Yes. Hands down on that one.
Yeah.
See, I mean, for me, okay, that's why I really, like, I dreamt, like, I'm still going to be talking about from the beginning, like, how the beginning to end, like, how it all. 2000, I really was, like, I was, like, all focused about characters before I know about actors, their names, and remembering everything.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching Denzel Washington Training Day.
One of my favorites.
Seriously, that one kind of left like a impression on me. Like, man, he did it so well. Yeah, it made me think like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I might if I'm walking with my friend, he might pull us over and just put him messed up. I was like, what are you doing? Please, don't worry. And then like Friday, like all the other stuff, call me a slow person, whatever, I don't care. Yeah. But when I was watching Men in Black 2, goodness, when I told this to my nieces and nephew, they bust up laughing. Michael Jackson,
he was
there. But my young self, I was like, hey, Mom, it's Lieutenant Jackson. Everybody in the whole family started laughing, like, what you just say? I said, is that Janet Jackson? Oh, I messed up. That was my brother. Dude, I think I'm like, damn, that's a bird right there. Oh my goodness, I should have never said that too.
Yeah. Like, I remember I had to explain Cheyenne about that burning incident that he had.
Yeah. Okay, I know I had my experience, got burned in the hand. I mean, yeah, my floor was on fire, okay?
Yeah.
Next time, don't use candles no more. Air fresheners is the new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, it was so horrible. Oh, my goodness. Seriously, the burn, dude, that burn really messed up my hand from right here.
Yeah.
Also my feet, too. Well, on my right side.
I remember I accidentally burned my arm on, like, a hot iron because I was trying to reach for something on the other side of the ironing board, but I did not freaking unplug it. And I couldn't lay it on the ironing board because I didn't want it to burn through the cotton of it. So it's like when I reached over, like an edge of the hot iron freaking burned onto my forearm right here. That shit fucking sucks.
Hey, bro, we all go through that. We all go through that. I mean, seriously, one time I was with I accidentally touched I accidentally slapped my hand to a turned off stove that my mom got done cooking. I was like, ah!
Yeah.
Like, damn.
That shit hurt.
I was like, ah, damn. I thought I wanted to use that one. I was like, no, she got done with all of them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, damn.
I guess it just.
Man.
I guess it just proves that you and I are the same because we both had moments that really tests and questions our intelligence.
It's part of life. It's something like testing where it's like, is he gonna do it or he's just gonna avoid it? Nope, he's gonna do it.
I remember when I was a child.
It's like think of like okay, if we could play games with animals or insects or something like that, God can play games with us. It's just like saying, is he gonna do it or do it not? It's like a what answer or it's not. It's like, is he gonna do it? Yeah, he did it.
Is he gonna stick a fork in the plug? Will he do it? Will he won't do it? Ah, shit, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, it's a real unfortunate. It's a really like will he kick the dive or will he chicken out?
Yeah.
He chicken out. Okay, right there.
Yeah. Sadly, I was one of those dumb kids that did not look both ways before crossing, and was dumb enough to stick a fork into a plug, like an electric plug.
Yeah.
Like that was that dumbass kid. That was me.
Hey, our life is like it's like a Russian roulette, but not. I mean, okay, yes, it has some dark stuff, but there's some things like, oh, yay, you made it, good job for you. I hope you come back next time. We're like, oh, okay, I get you there.
Like,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Here, 2001. Okay, fast forward to 2002.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my family, we went to. It was my birthday. Me and my family, we went to the San Diego Zoo. Oh man, you know something I never forget about that time? We actually did a limbo.
Nice.
Yeah, that's me right there in the yellow right there.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I was still at the moment. I was still sad because, I was sad for some reason. I don't know. I had to bring my Barney with me. Like, I've been had it with me since I was when I was 1 year old.
Yeah.
I had it with. If I showed you like the family, all my family together, and I was sitting right next to my niece Diamond, but I was like this. Yeah. I was holding, like, I was still sad. I mean, I know it's my birthday. I was happy. I mean, I did the limbo because to make myself happy. I mean, that's when I started like working on my back. Like, if I'm in a situation, I can flex my way like a cat.
Yeah. Honestly,
and so like, yeah, go on.
I remember when I went to the zoo one time as a child, I completely got lost because I think it's just because like I was so focused on one of those ugly ass orangutans with the weird cheeks. I remember I was so focused and at the same time confused and terrified because it was like howling and making noises and shit. That by the time that I turned my back, I noticed that my family walked off and I was lost. And all I can do was just sit there waiting in front of that freaking gorilla exhibit. Terrified of the fact that I was lost and I had to fucking look at it.
Hey, you know something? That was the most scary thing. Like being lost somewhere, like with your family. Mm-hmm. That was the most scary thing. Seriously, I was like so scared.
Yeah.
But I kind of gave over my fears. Like if I'm lost, I'm gonna go over here and just act a stranger. And it's like I lost my mom.
Yeah.
So like, they make a report like like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I did. Now, the grown man, I was like, I can get lost all I want. I mean, shit, I got my phone and shit. So if I want to be alone, be alone.
Also, if you
But,
guys ever see me in public, I might be able to be. I might be easy to spot at a zoo because I would be making noises through my speaker. Because I remember one time I went to the zoo with my family, and my brother was playing animal sounds through his phone and speaker just to irritate the animals. It was one of the funniest fucking moments ever.
oh, man. What else here? You know something? Well, oh yeah, this one right here. Oh, not that one. Not that one. This is my mom and dad right here when they were young.
Yeah.
This is my grandma. My grandma's right here. My dad, my mom.
Okay. Yeah, and I remember meeting your mom the first time that you brought me to your house. She was really nice.
Yeah, she really had this thing though, like, yeah, she really like good people. But
Yeah.
if you're like one of those people who are just like
Assholes.
she follows her gut. And
Yeah.
it's like if she doesn't say hello to you, that means like that's a signal. I think, hey man, I think we should not be hanging out right now because I don't think something's off about you, and that
Yeah.
I can't see that you're kind of manipulating me for some reason.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Alright, so.
So like yeah, that was that. So around oh yeah, I was graduating from first grade.
Okay.
It was a good graduation. I mean, like I used to have friends like these people right here. They were like my squad right here, my beginning of squad.
Yeah.
The girl right here, she had a crush on me, and the other dude, he was a good friend.
Yeah.
And that's when something else changed in me. Like, I could find really good people just to be surrounded by. I mean, there was this one girl who she had more of a tomboy than any dude. I mean, literally, picked her nose. Hold on. No, she didn't like eat it or nothing. She picked her nose, swing it, and she just like she get injury, but she just like takes it like nothing. Like, what's she's like, I was like, one time we were playing football. Dang, she got me so bad I cried. Like, she got me on the back like, bam.
Alright, so fast forward to freshman year. This is a little bit before we met.
Yep. It was Palmdale High, the most school that some of my family went through.
Yep.
Dad, my brothers and sisters, now my cousins too. It was great. What's with this? Like, whatever. I don't care. Man, but yeah, Palmdale High School, and that school was
hell.
Yeah, okay, that's being straight honest. That's being real.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Alright.
Boulder High was it was alright. Shitty people. I mean, teachers they're good. It's like understandable teachers you cool with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them, I don't know. No. I mean, Matega is a real nice woman. Shit. I mean, she just wanted me to stay up and literally stand up for a while.
Yeah.
Math maybe wasn't my thing, but she didn't give up on me.
Dude, compared to me, you were way smarter with math than I was. Like,
Actually, I was kind of cheating. Dude, I was cheating.
Dude.
Seriously, what do you think Sean was there for? What do you think he was there?
Dude, my intelligence.
Seriously, what do you think? Seriously, dude, let me tell you something. What do you think I had? What do you think when I found Sean? Like when I saw him at the game room, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And like, what? Like what? Who put you here? Did you guys vote again? He's like, oh, no. He's like, no, I'm new here. Like, okay. You better not got yourself in trouble for real, bro. For real. That's when I started. He told me he had different classes. I said, well, switch them, man. Switch them. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Like, I told him what classes I have. So, like, we can keep it going. Like, please, like, that's like we all had the same classes together. So, like, we had, like, I told him to switch them up. Because I don't want to switch them because I'm okay where I was.
Yeah. Honestly, man, it's like, if I can explain my intelligence with math, I would say that you are a whole lot smarter in math class in Miss Hankins than I was. Like, I would say that my intelligence with math is below high school level. Like,
Dude, the only thing I know about the math, the ones I already went through. I only went through, like, from 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. The algebra. The starting part of the algebra in high school, man, A, B. Seriously? Screw that.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Yeah.
It was hurting my brain.
Same here.
Literally, it was hurting my brain so much. Like, what the heck? I'm done with this algebra stuff. Literally. That's why I realized, like, I'm going to sleep, man. If I have to put on my glasses, wear my hat on, and like whatever, I don't seriously, but just do that.
Yeah. My math intelligence is basic math. That's the most that I know.
Math, it's alright. It's the ones that that you grew up with, like learning about money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like any of that. Algebra. Oh.
Yeah. That's where my brain completely has a breakdown. I'm not the smartest at all.
Yeah. What else here? What happened? Let's see here. Sean and I, like, we have PE. That's in the time, like, we started, like,
when we
started, like, creating our own crew.
Yeah.
Like,
Tristan introduced me to you.
Yeah, like, I think, like, okay, first it was, like, I know Sean, okay, me and Sean, we started doing our thing. Mm-hmm. Like, we started inviting some of the friends, like, we knew. And then PE, that's when we met you.
Yeah, we were hanging in the soccer field, and I always had energy drinks and snacks in my backpack.
Not to be racist here, I had a moment like this, and like, he looks cool, but I have a feeling like this is gonna turn back and get us all killed. That was in my thoughts.
Crazy.
After me and Sean, we had our conversation, like, hey man, what do you think of Cody? Like, he's a pretty cool guy. So okay. That's I hope he keeps it that way, because, like, I hope he doesn't go back behind our backs and try to kill us or dump us. Like, hey, I'm cool with anybody, but like, letting too much people in, we might be mistaken.
Yeah.
And like, that's when, like, we had the conversation, because, like, how everybody was having a conversation about life, so I was like, I want to fuck this guy up, and like this person up.
Hey, can you give me a second? Shine's here.
I hope he's not watching this.
No. Alright, so you were talking to Sean about what you guys thought of me, and I remember meeting Cece in the club.
Like, me and Sean, we started talking, and just like, we started like, you know what, we're gonna like make him a part of our crew. Like, yeah. I mean, seriously, the conversation we had, and like with the things we think of, and like, other besides like drama, bull crap, and fights, and blah 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 crap.
Yeah.
It kind of felt right. Just like how other people like were talking crap about.
Yeah, because.
And I just like, what music?
Yeah.
Was it more sense?
Yeah.
I mean, I just hated the music that didn't make sense when that year was coming.
Yeah.
Wait, what was it? What, 2010?
Yeah, because Look at Me and Soulja Boy was blowing up. Like, everyone was talking about Chris Brown.
What music came out in
Look at me now. 2009, 10 ish. No. Soldier Boy was around 2010.
No. Soldier Boy. He was more of like 2008, like late 2008 or like early 2009.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was 8th grade. Me and Ebony was at school together.
Yeah.
And like we're like this. That's why we still keep tabs with each other.
Yeah.
She we was at the dance club. Like in school.
Yeah.
Not like where you're next like
I get what you mean.
Yeah, but everybody was dancing and just like every kid, everybody who was accepted.
Yeah.
They put on Soldier Boy. I didn't want to dance at all. I just like see that person like, what the heck? No, what the heck?
Soldier Boy tone was blown
up. What the
up.
heck is this?
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to Warren G and like this.
Yeah, because guys, here's the thing. When I met Diquan and his cousin Sean, I had my own style somewhat. Like I was still bumping old school rap, but I used to wear like graffiti shirts and
yes, is that and more baggy pants.
Yeah. I mean, I still.
Yeah, I mean, he wears more baggy pants than I am.
I mean, I still wear baggy pants, just not as baggy as they were back then.
Yeah. Because I was like, this dude, he wear more baggy pants than I am. And people still say my feet are still funny.
Yeah, because I used to sag.
See, I know I roasted myself, but
yeah,
that's how what people think.
Yeah. I still sag my pants, even to this day. Because it's more of a style, despite what people say.
It's more, that's more like a legit style of people who grow up wearing. Yeah. Like me. Yeah. I grew up wearing other different colors, well, just not with shorts. I hate shorts. They make me feel weird.
I wear shorts on certain occasions. Like if I'm outside and it's hot, and because here's the thing, I like to wear shorts because I want my legs to be the same color as the rest of me.
Okay, fair point.
Yeah.
I mean, I only wear shorts I only wear shorts now when I go outside. I'm not an outside person of
Yeah.
I don't want people commenting about my leg.
Yeah.
Literally.
Don't want to be dark up here and light down there.
Yeah, that's enough there. That's enough there.
Yeah.
But I just like wearing the pants because like they were more like my style than just doing shit like that.
Yeah.
But me and Sean we started creating more of our crew, even especially the time even before we go to school. Yeah. We go to to the donut store. And then we always go to we go to the store and grab any snack because seriously,
yeah.
Where's your papers? I'm at home.
Yeah. Because when I was
because
when I was in high school, I did not give a shit what kind of food or drinks I brought. Like I remember, I used to.
You brought a Coca-Cola and a Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
I remember. Oh yeah, I remember.
A 2-liter.
Yeah, I remember. And I actually hey, can I get a little dude? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I do. I give you some chips. You might have to say, remember, dude. I gave you some chips there, man.
Yeah, we always used to remind each other, like, hey, you owe me for that. So it's like.
Yes, but at least I used it once because I don't want to be using it again. So, if you need something, I was like, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
And then you can hold it against me if I have something like.
Yeah. Yeah, because people used to think that we were gay because we always drank out the same 2-liter or out of the same energy drinks and all that. And it was never like that. We just didn't care as long as we were clean.
I didn't really care.
Just as long as we're clean.
This is dude, come on, people. Literally. If 2010 was the COVID-19 thing, like that, if it was the 9 something, that would have been a big issue.
Yeah.
Literally, that would have been a big issue. But I was like, so what? I'm like, hey,
as long as you
this
brush
is my
your teeth
friend,
and
this is my bro. I don't give a shit. You people are just all about, who's weird is this, being cool and all that.
Yeah, dude's my brother. I don't care. Just as long as you have clean teeth and you don't have herpes.
Seriously, that's how like that's how we create more of like a society of people who are just who no matter if you whatever you are, transgender, gay, you have special good talent. I don't care if you're special. You're still like man.
Yeah.
You're still cool. Or you're maybe egotistical or something like that. But I was like, we still treat you like a joke.
Yeah.
Whatever, no matter what we are, we all have a same thing in common. We all like what we knew growing up. We all admire something that admired us. We all know who we like in a group. We all we all have each other's back for a reason. That's why we always have spots, kicking spots that we only for us, not for like city. Joining everybody in the pack where we're at lunches and stuff like that. Like, no. We're more like outsiders. Like that's because that's how everybody in other classes is with our life. That's how they treat us. Like, we're like our own breakfast club.
Yeah. I wouldn't really say I was an outsider. I'd say that I was more of a bouncer because I always like bounced into different groups of people. Like I would hang out with the musician types. I would hang out with some of the sports types, the nerdy types, the photographers.
Yeah, you kind of were like that, but you kind of stick around.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. You stick around. That made you kind of like you're part of us. You're part of the outsiders. You're like people will treat you differently.
Yeah.
But we don't treat each other differently. We know what we are.
Yeah.
Even though we invite too many people in, it kind of destroyed that.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't really sure who to keep in the group and who to remove because I would say that it was somewhat
who we couldn't trust, who we couldn't rely on or something like that. That was something like that. When I used to date what's her name?
Yeah.
Someone in the group was destroying that relationship of ours and just no reason. Like, wow, we invited too many people in.
Yeah. I guess it was kind of my fault because I was always so trusting and I always hang out with so many different groups of people because like my problem is I'm always super friendly with anyone and my other problem is that I'm just too trusting. I'm too friendly with people that it's hard to know who's a phony.
Okay, seriously, I'm a trusting person because that's how I create a group. A group of people who are who are still good, I literally, like I said, I just invited anybody. Yeah. I mean, not
too much people,
just jackasses, not like jackasses or anything. No, not nice though.
Yeah.
But it just all started with I'm just minding my own business.
Yeah.
Just being alone. And then that's when more people they know who I was that quiet person.
Yeah.
And then more people just be around me because I'm not trying to get people's attention. I just like to be quiet, stay quiet, go to sleep, and spend time with my cousin, or hang out with some friends of mine, just we all have a conversation with. But sometimes I want to be alone. And that's how it always starts with bringing new people. I just stand by myself.
Yeah. But over time,
that's how Eddie came around.
Yeah. I mean, I met Wilfredo because I was always so friendly with people, and it's because Juan Mendoza introduced me to both Wilfredo and to Isaiah. And I just completely, I thought that they were just super friendly, so I just, linked up with them like a magnet.
He was.
Yeah.
Well, before you met Isaiah, I known Isaiah since
Yeah.
Joshua Hill when I was in fifth and sixth grade.
Yeah.
Really cool kid.
Yeah.
Nice, really like a good person to hang out with. He had the goodest toys, the coolest brother. He had
Yeah.
the older brother too. I mean, I'll never forget the time when I went to his birthday. I brought my PS2. We were playing Spider-Man Friend or Foe.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, he had his old friends. We all sit there and wherever we lose, we all cheer like we're watching a football game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Well,
literally, like grown kids like that. But
yeah.
when high school came around, that's when things started changing.
Yeah, like some people drift apart and all that. And I kind of felt like
Yeah.
it happened with me and Isaiah over the years, like as of lately, when I became a
Yeah.
barber, I somehow found his number in one of my stuff because I guess I was writing down a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of phone numbers from people, and I accidentally sent him a text. Well, I wouldn't say accidentally. I knew who it was because he even said his name, and we talked for a
Mm-hmm.
moment, and then I just completely removed him from my contact because he was so busy doing his own thing in college.
Yeah. Hey, you can't. Hey, sometimes it's better to let them do them. I mean, seriously, that's why I literally have a king with. It's my own rule.
Yeah.
Something that if anybody who I know for a long time or like still who I've been friends with for like quite a while, like a little bit,
Yeah.
and if they get married or have kids, like I have to let them go.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
the worst.
because there's a part about that.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, there's a different family. I can't let go
Yeah.
because dude, no matter if you like, if I say you're not my friend,
Yeah.
you're my bro, family. I mean, no matter what, if you're married or you have kids, I mean, as long as you don't lose your contact with me.
Yeah.
Friends, they just come and go.
Yeah.
That's it.
People drift. But it's like I would
Yeah.
say that is completely different with me and Wilfredo because I still keep in contact with him. I still talk to him here and there sometimes, despite the fact that he's dealing with some health issues. And I really am sorry for his diabetes and all that, because I do get updates with how he's feeling sometimes and with his personal issues going on with his life. I doubt that he's listening to this because he doesn't listen to podcasts. But I do wish to send my love and prayers to Alfredo because I do hope that he gets better. Because I think Will is like another friend of mine and another brother to me.
I send my prayers and love to him too.
Yeah.
I just got I just hope he comes around to just see
Yeah.
this message.
Yeah. I mean, again, I doubt he's going to listen to this, but I mean, I do hope that someone that listens to this is close to him. But I
Yeah.
think we're almost close to coming to an end. We're almost out of 2 hours. But I mean, no big deal because I think there is one more questions that I want to ask, and
Yeah.
you don't have to answer if you don't want to, because I still keep on.
Cody, you know me. I will,
Yeah,
right?
it's about Bree, because I still talk to her. She has a cute son, and I'm really happy that she has a child of her own. But how did you two met?
Yeah. Okay.
You
You
don't have
got
to
me
answer
there.
if you don't
You
want
got
to.
me there. Oh no, don't worry, man. Just give me a moment for a second. Give me
Okay.
a nice, good moment.
Because you know how me and Yasmin met. Because you already know about me and Yasmin.
Just give me a moment, please. Sorry, dude. I'm just preventing Yang from,
Yeah.
high school, right around know that we should go out with me. She said no, and when I graduated, she said,
Mm.
that was it. That was it.
Okay. Okay. Well, you already know about.
I know, and I already know about, and plus, I mean, she has two sons, and I don't know what else, but whatever. I'm good, good for her and everybody else. I mean, some people who I dated, like, already have kids.
Yeah.
It's just that myself, I really thought I really would have family with her, but
Yeah.
it just, it just, life is has other ways. But
Yeah.
I just made my own decision, just like I don't want a family. I don't want any of that.
Yeah.
I really don't want none of it.
To be honest, me and Yasmin almost fell into that kind of pit where her family thought that she was going to have a child with me. Luckily, we didn't, despite the fact that I should have worn a rubber. And guys, if you're listening to this, no matter what, always, always, always fucking keep a condom. Always, because it's always best to just keep one, anyways. Because if I did get with her and Jasmine did get pregnant, that would have fucked up our senior graduation. It would have fucked up my life. And it definitely would have fucked up hers as well. So, guys, if you're listening, please, honestly, just keep one on you. Like, I'm happy that we didn't have kids.
I just because I already can see what like everybody think of like having kids is it's a good way of like becoming a good person. Yeah. I mean, if you're if you got everything that you needed, like
Yeah,
you like you got the perfect job. You're just doing you. You don't have to focus on like women so much. You're just focusing on with life, and then you found that right person and like that,
yeah,
and you have a child with that person or whatever.
yeah,
But you don't have. But some people keep saying like it'll be make a better future. How would you know that?
yeah,
How would you know? You know what your kids will do to do something like make like they might join the wrong crowd. They might do something. They might turn to drugs at a young age. They might do something that you guys are not focusing on. You guys are just want to just want to talk about I was living back in the glory days.
yeah.
You guys already made your
You already
path.
made your bed.
You already have your kids. You got focus what they're doing because you do not know what their future will be. You're not going to be paying attention what they're trying to tell you like what their future want to be, and you're just like probably going to like disagree and just going to take that away.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's why I'm just like it's like I watch the news about more about kids getting shoot up and gun shooting, and I'm just like, and everything. That's just like, no, I don't want a family. I don't want kids because this world is like, I believe my mom. Seriously, my mom, she been on this world. She really knows how this world is. This really is not sunshine and rainbows. It's like literally the world can picture whatever you can think it is, but it's not what it is.
Yeah.
It's gray. It's black and white. It's gray right now, and people think it's just like literally people are dying like due to COVID and all this stuff is still going on with the with just with like now with strike and like everything crime and everything and like listen people stop and plus we're already at the like top we're already like making repopulation like very fast like we're a bunch of rabbits like come on listen people the more things like having kids good for you but it just you guys don't know what you guys gonna do what's gonna happen
focus on yourselves.
You cannot protect your child from everything what they're gonna be doing when they step out the door.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to give
you
people. Yeah, but I don't want to give people the wrong idea into thinking like, oh, don't have children. The world is ugly. Like, I want to leave them the chance to decide for themselves, but I do advise them to focus on themselves before they make a permanent decision. Like me, I personally still am open to having a family of my own. Yes, I understand that there's a whole lot
Good.
of fucked up
That's
shit.
that's good. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Like if you still have high hopes of like I mean like I'm just still saying in this world that we're in.
yeah,
I mean, your kid, anything can possibly can happen that makes your kid anything can happen.
yeah,
Your kid could turn into like from hanging out with like had a good friend when he was younger, but then start hanging out with the wrong crowd. You can't. I mean, seriously, you cannot prevent your child from making other decisions that would make like maybe we'll teach your kid a lesson
yes,
to be better,
yes. Guide them,
or
teach them,
it's
because
like just start stuff right now. Yeah,
yeah. But we do advise that
I
you guide them and teach them to be better people for society. Because you know what, we could have been born and turned into something much more different than what we are. But that's because we were raised right. So maybe having children is not the problem, it's just how people are raising them.
yeah. I mean, think of that one kid who shot up his school while his parents or was it like with his dad's gun and his parents
Sandy Hook.
ran like fled
Sandy Hook. I
and
remember
when they
that
got
day.
caught.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. See, that's something that would bother me. I think what happened if your kid listen people to anybody who is like who's all about guns and Second Amendment and other crap, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, what if anybody who have kids, think about that.
Yeah.
Your kid is playing violent video games, Call of Duty, or whatever. I'm still not. I mean, I still play these video games, but 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 think about it. Your kid is gonna be like thinking like that weapon of this mass destruction is a toy,
yeah.
or something like something from a video game.
Yeah.
And then like the videos I had to see like teenagers, it's two girls. Like one girl, she had a what do people call it? An Uzi.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had an Uzi, and she had it right to her friend. I think probably her cousin or relative or something like that. I don't know. But they were in the bathroom, and they were like looking at it. And she her finger. When I was looking at her finger, she had it right near her, like her relative or whatever, whoever, right by her head, their head.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and then like she dropped it, and then another shot, boom, she fell.
Yeah.
And then like someone was like open the door, and I think that was just the mom, like and or one of the siblings, and like, well, think about that, people. Think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, if Lil Wayne found his mom's gun and just pointed the gun at him, stop it.
Yeah. So if you guys do own a
Stop
firearm, please keep it locked up, keep it safe, put it somewhere
it. Or
completely out of anyone's reach but
don't
your
have
own.
one. Or don't have one. Or don't have one. Add some security coming in your house or something else. No. But seriously, because your kids, they don't have the same mindset as like they don't have the same mindset as their parents as enough grown up. Minds are still developing. Remember.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna.
Once their minds are too late, once their minds are not fully developed, it's gonna be too late. Something bad will happen.
Yeah. But I don't want to guide people into thinking that, oh, guns are bad, guns are evil, because guns are not the problem. It's the people. But I do get what you're saying, and I do want people to have the choice to decide whether or not to own one. I'd be open to own one, but still keep it locked away. Because I'd rather feel safe having and not using than needing and not having it. That's probably not the right phrase, but you get what I mean.
I decided not. For me, no, because guns they're really just they're just awful decisions made from mankind that do to annihilate whoever people don't like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all have our own choices and opinions and all. I mean, and I'll totally respect that. I understand your reason.
Plus, it's like how what's the song Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey sang? It's hard to kill.
Yeah.
It really is. That's good for them.
Yeah.
Good, great for them.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, from my own past, and I rather like to be what I am, who I was.
Yeah.
Just to be, that family friend who just likes to check on everybody, how's everybody doing, and like that. Because I'm not really good at relationships. I'm not really good at with love. Well, it's the meaning of it anymore. But I just.
You are good at being
a
friend.
I just like what I do.
Yeah.
And I don't care. I just. And plus, other people's children, they just see me like I'm like another relative, part of the family, just not blood way, but
yeah.
It don't bother me.
Yeah. You're just
that's the only thing I can get close. That's the only thing I can get close to having a family.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're just someone's very talkative uncle.
And I'm the fun uncle. I'm just the fun uncle type, like teach them if they don't do anything wrong or rational, my dad, my Uncle Pancho. They weren't blood brothers, but Uncle Pancho, he knew my dad for so long. Yeah. He knew he knew my auntie, he knew everybody when they were kids. Yeah. So all the way when I was a kid, and all the way when my Uncle Pancho passed away when I was 10. Yeah. He was admiring to me and I really believe that. I thought my Uncle Pancho and my dad were brothers, but they kept it like that. Yeah. Yeah. And that's when I started doing more to other people, treat everybody like family, like that, just be a part of it. If they accepted you and their family, I mean, you earn their trust. Yeah. That's the thing that he did with my mom, he did with my grandma, he did with everybody, because he likes to earn people's trust. Yeah. Well, man, it was really fun having you on this episode. It was really fun interviewing. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say interviewing, but it was really fun having you just telling your story on the episode, because we want the listeners to really feel close and understanding the stories that we have and our backgrounds. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm just saying, I know we're very divided right now, but sometimes we all have to. Yeah. Start opening up. Stop using the opening. If someone open up, don't use that to take advantage of some people. Yeah. Trying to be opening to other things. I have that happen to me a lot. Yeah. But opening up to the right people, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Because me and Diquan are the perfect examples of unity, love, and brotherhood. Is that despite the fact that we are completely different, we still trust one another, rely on one another, and got nothing but love for each other as friends, as he's not even my blood brother, but I completely see him as one because we just have that bond, and the message and the message. Like I said, that's the closest thing I can have. That's the closest thing I ever have in a family of my own. That's it. Yeah, and the best message that we can give everyone at the end of this episode is love anyone and everyone, no matter what. And if they treat you wrong, if they hurt you, move forward, but keep love in your heart and keep loving people. Because there will eventually be someone that will treat you exactly the same way. Right. It was fun having you on this, man. And I do look forward to more stories in the future. And I do want to say that the next episode that you, me, and Mike record, I want to make this next episode to be about graduation because my sister is graduating, and I think it would be really fun and at the same time hilarious to just talk about our graduation days and still also talk about